Yeah, next up is, and the last of the top 5 is Akurra.
Yep.
Has all of the aesthetic of a Zelda game on the Game Boy Color.
Love it.
And it is all puzzles. Everything.
Oh,
I didn't experience an ounce of combat in this game. It really is just sort of like figuring it out. You're pushing things around. You're trying to get the guys. When I was done, was like, geez, you're like doing like speed run strats for this thing. Like it's like that star that I got at the end was the end of the demo. But like, yeah, you're moving things around. You want to like, there's portals that you push things through.
It totally reminds me of Solomon's Key.
It's exactly what it's like. It's like it's. I got done with this and I wanted to play more of it. And there you go. There's the shadow, like that Pokemon kind of thing.
Yep.
Kickle Cubicle, yeah, exactly. And you're getting keys, and it's like, okay, now you got there's a rhythm one right there. Yeah, it's just like, I understand this game's design language from like deep in my soul, because this is the kinds of games that both you and I kind of grew up on.
Totally.
You can look at this screen and tell what it wants me to do.
Yeah.
You may not know what the solution is, but like, okay, I know what this game wants me to do. And a very cool thing about this game is if you screw up, you know how like a lot of older games were like exit and then come back into the screen and everything reset. You just have infinite undos.
Oh,
you just push one of the trigger buttons and it undoes the last thing that you did. And it's great. It really lets you do trial and error. There's a demo.
There's so many. There's so many of these.
You just recognize
games that
yeah. You just recognize everything that's in this game. You recognize who these guys are. You recognize like what games they played just based off of what you're seeing here.
So there's a demo.
There's a demo on Steam right now. They said
nice.
They said it's about 2 hours of gameplay.
Oh, perfect.
So it's like a significant demo.
Kickle Cubicle race basically as one of them.
Yeah.
Sweet. So cool.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely love this game. Couldn't get enough of this game.
Yep. This can be perfect on a Steam Deck. Perfect on a Steam Deck.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. This was one of the first awards I gave out because it was like it stuck with me. It's one of those like I explained it to them after I gave it to them, like, this is a game that talks to me on such a like deep level, like aesthetically, gameplay. Like they could tell when I stood up to it and started playing it, that like I knew what their game was. Like they knew immediately. And I'm sitting there and I'm trying to just figure out one of the puzzles, and he's like, well, you can see it's really hard to get that box across. You can't get it across those two spike pits side by side. He's like, maybe there's something else you could do. And I'm sitting there and I'm just trying to figure it out, and I'm like, can I push the crate through the little teleporter portal that's right there? And he's like, I don't know, can you?
I love when the demos are like that, when the dev will be like, I don't know, you're just gonna have to try it. Maybe you can, maybe you can.
Yeah. And so you just did it, and it's just like you're like, yeah, man, this is it.
Is there a release date for this one?
No.
Okay.
Because everything's just kind of indie, and I respect that they're not trying to push it. Okay.